So this month for Virgo Risings, August 2020 for Virgo Risings, testing your risk-taking, seeing if what's worth it for you is worth the risk, and whether the gamble that you're making is a mature gamble or whether it's a beginner's impulse. If you are excited to dive into what the astrology, what the tarot cards, and what the oracle deck cards have to say for you and your rising sign for this August, make sure that you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that you are always up to date with what the stars have in store for you. This video is also brought to you by BetterHelp, an online counseling service with thousands of licensed therapists certified through their state's board. You can receive this counseling through your phone, mobile device, or any tablet or computer, and you can speak over text, phone call, or video chat. BetterHelp is not a crisis hotline, but it does offer group-in-our sessions every week to connect about topics such as relationships and anxiety and how to best manage. BetterHelp is $65 a week, and there is financial aid offered to those who qualify. BetterHelp is available worldwide, and if you want to check it out, use my link, info in the description as well. To get started, head to the link down below in the description where you can go through a really easy to follow but detailed sign-up process so that within 24 hours you're matched with a licensed therapist and counselor that best suits your needs so you can get relief, get help, and get assistance and someone to talk to. Hi, I'm Maren. I am a professional astrologer, author, and philosophy student. I combine traditional Hellenistic astrology with modern psychological counseling, therapeutic astrology to provide grounded spiritual guidance. So we start out on the 1st of the month with the Sun in your Leo 12th house squaring Uranus in your Taurus 9th house. Some dreams that you have about traveling, about education, about religion might be unexpectedly prompting you to assume something about your spirituality or take up a spiritual practice, like something really unexpected that you uncover about world religions or something you're studying could lead you to step up into studying or connecting with a teacher of those spiritual matters in the beginning of the month. On the 3rd, there's a full moon at 11 degrees of Aquarius in your 6th house, a culmination of things around health, illness, or daily self-care routine, the way that you interact with your coworkers. There's a chapter ending around the shit you have to do every day, especially regarding your health or illnesses, that's tying up around the 3rd. On the 3rd as well, Mars in Aries in your 8th house is squaring Jupiter and Pluto in your Capricorn 5th house. So the expansive crisis, the drama that's been happening for you around children, creativity, or romance is prompting you to rethink the way that you spend money, especially invest money in that. Whether that's you rethinking the way that you invest a lot of time and energy and finances into your art, into your romantic partners, into your children, you're directly rethinking the way that you allocate your money and whether or not the way that you're using your money is a gamble or whether it's a risk that is worth taking for you. On the 4th, Mercury enters your Leo 12th house. Mercury, communication, Leo, dramatic, entering your 12th house of inner world, of isolation, of exile, of spiritual states. More thought about the spiritual practices that matter to you this month. There's reanalysis of how you're spending your energy and seeing what really matters to you. On the 7th, Mercury or Venus is entering your Cancer 11th house. Beauty and harmony and money coming from organizations and friends. I think that this month you are realizing the value of human connection and what's worth investing in, so that this is a good time to think of what people you want to surround yourself with and how those people, you become the average of those people, so that the way that you spend your money, you might want to be around people that expand your abundance mindset and smart investments and things like that. On the 15th, Uranus stationed retrograde at 10 degrees of Taurus in your 9th house. You've been making a lot of changes in terms of your educational goals, your philosophical beliefs, and your religion over the past few years, even the cultures that you want to visit or identify with. And right now, with Uranus stationing retrograde, you're just rethinking the past few months of unexpected developments in that area of your life. It's not a erasing, it's a reanalysis and rethinking. So that then on the 17th, when there's a Sun-Mercury cazimi in Leo, something unexpected information is coming to light regarding that spiritual path, or you're realizing something about the way in which you cope with things, your self-destructive habits, so to speak, are becoming more apparent. It's a really good month for just looking at the reasons why you do things, why you spend money in a certain way, why you self-destruct in a certain way, because we all do, and it's a illuminating month, especially by the 17th. On the 18th, with there being a new moon in your Leo 12th house, it's a good time to embark on a new beginning around your practices of spirituality, the way that you spend alone time. Maybe you pick up a meditation practice. Maybe you get more honest about systems of recovery that you need. Not that you are deep into some type of addiction to like a substance, but if you are finding that you are dependent upon a certain mechanism, reaching out and just seeing how you can hold yourself accountable. It could be like me setting up screen time limits. That's like a thing that I've done when there's been 12th house activations for me. I've been like, we are not going to do that anymore. And that's an example of what could be happening at the end of this month. On the 21st, Mars in your Aries 8th house is receiving a square from Saturn in your Capricorn 5th house. There's some rethinking definitely by the end of the month of what the limits of your what limits are being placed on your creativity and pleasure that asks for you to rethink the way that you're spending your money. Like maybe it's no longer feasible for you to spend so much money on your art or your kids because those things just aren't taking up as much of your time. Like you're going within more than you are gambling, so you don't need to continue holding a membership to like a poker club, something like that, where you're now seeing there's a no coming into areas of pleasure of your life and you're reallocating your resources as a result. On the 22nd, the Sun enters your Virgo first house. Happy Sun entering the first house. If you're a Virgo Sun, happy birthday. More illumination on you. Spotlight is going on to you into September. There is inner focus for August. As we get into September, kind of your time to shine. On the 25th, Venus in Cancer in your 11th house is opposing Jupiter and Capricorn in your 5th house. This is where there could be a ton of a good thing. You might feel so great about the friends that you're surrounding yourself with that you're like, well, since I'm saving money, I'm going to use that money that I'm saving to pour into treating my friends or to paying for like my romantic partner to do something with my friends, paying for my kid to join an organization. Cool, all well and good. Just make sure that it's not a spur of the moment thing and that these risks that you're taking assess your long-term goals. So if you have any thoughts coming up around this August based on the astrology, let me know down below anything that you already are preparing for or seeing come up. And now let's take a look at what the tarot cards have to say and the oracle deck cards too. So tarot for Virgo Risings that we have the Five of Cups reversed, and upright, this card is someone who is turning away from abundance. So reversed, this is a card of someone who is buying too far into abundance and pleasure, that it might be the time to turn away. There might be too much of a good thing. Even though I don't like that saying, I don't think there can be too much of a good thing, because if it's a good thing, like, anyway, it might not be the good thing though. That's what we're gonna say for this month, that just use the Virgo discrimination. Discriminate. Next, a Work Your Light Oracle deck card to tie up what messages are coming through for Virgo Risings. The Ever Unfolding Rose. Cracked open, it's happening for you, not to you. Maybe the roadblocks of this month are happening for you to redirect you to more alignment, to actual freedom. So that if you feel enslaved to something, that needs to leave. You don't need to eliminate other things that aren't enslaving you. Like, see where the pain point is and feel into that instead of feeling good about tangential things. I'm being honest with Virgo Rising this month, but you can do it. It's worth it. If it's worth it, it's worth it. If you enjoy this and you want some personal guidance during this time, I offer private astrology consultations and the link is down below for you to check that out. Also check out my free Astro Basics workbook if you're new to astrology and you want to learn the language of the cosmos. I have a little freebie beginner guide to get you started there. And if you are interested in other services or you are someone who offers various types of metaphysical services, my company Rashi, my website platform is down below. It's a place for us to hold space for each other. So if you're a spiritual practitioner during this time, look up and offer your services that you're looking for on there. Otherwise, I'm sending so much love. Like, subscribe, do all of the things that you want to do here, and I will see you in the next one.